In this video, are we going to see more crashes for the month of November? Well, with that being said, we are going to dive in with different things with the Bitcoin price action for this month of November. Well, stay tuned to know more. Do you want to learn the strategy that I use for my day-to-day trading? Then make sure to check out our Gaps Crypto 101 playlist. You can start learning how to trade in the cryptocurrency market all for free, and the link is available in the description down below. And if you want to start opening an account with any crypto trading platform, make sure to trade these guys with PHEMEX and Bybit, as they have one of the lowest fees possible in the cryptocurrency market. And if you use our affiliate links, you can get up to 20,000 US dollars of bonuses when you are going to deposit with those trading platforms, and the links are available in the description down below. So now let's dive into this video. So hi guys, and welcome back to another Gab's cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out videos like this. So yeah, before we start this video, I just wanted to tell you guys that uh because I've been seeing a lot of comments saying that they couldn't seem to create an account with Bybit, but I actually have found that in order for you to be able to create an account with Bybit, you need to download a VPN, and then you have to set your VPN to a different location, and then from there on, that's where you start registering with Bybit. So there you have it. If you want to trade Bitcoin with the lowest fees possible, make sure to use a VPN and make sure to use Bybit so that you can open an account with Bybit. And it won't matter if you are from the Philippines, as long as you are using VPN, you will be able to use Bybit. But yeah, anyway, let's now dive in here with the Bitcoin price action. And there are a lot of things which we need to discuss with the Bitcoin price action, because number one, we have been seeing a lot of bearish divergences with the Bitcoin price action, right? Especially this big divergence that is forming in the weekly time frame. And on top of that, we are seeing a lot of bearish crosses with the Bitcoin price action in the stochastic RSI. But the next thing that I wanted to discuss are two things. Number one, it is the dead cross in the daily time frame, and then the second thing is the Bitcoin, this one, the Bitcoin ascending triangle in the 4-hour time frame. So those are two tradable opportunities which we can take advantage, one for the short term and then one for the long term. Now let's dive in here with the chart. So first things first, I wanted to discuss what is a dead cross. So if you are going to look at the historical Bitcoin price action, maybe let's use an Bitcoin index chart so that we have all of the historical price action. Typically, whenever that we are seeing a golden cross, this is a golden cross. A golden cross is wherein the 50 moving average is crossing above the 200 moving average. So whenever that we are going to see a golden cross, that is going to indicate a long-term bull market. However, the opposite of that is a dead cross. So a dead cross is whenever that we are going to see the 50 moving average crossing down the 200 moving average, then that is going to indicate that we are going to a long-term bear market. And we have been seeing that consistently for the past 10 years, 10 to 15 years with the Bitcoin price action, doing all of those golden crosses and dead crosses wherein it has been playing out for the previous market cycles. And right now we have seen those dead crosses playing out in as well in the previous market cycle. But right now, what is happening with the Bitcoin price action? So right now, this is what I wanted to show you guys. The current Bitcoin movement that we are currently seeing in the current market cycle is somewhat unique, because as you can see, we have been in a long-term bull market for roughly around 2.5 years, which is quite the longest time that we have ever seen in the crypto market cycle. Because as you can see, in the previous market cycle, we would only see about 1.5 year of a bull market. Then maybe you could say that 2016 could also be one of the longest, wherein we saw almost 2 years of a bull market. And then the other years are 2012 to 2014, wherein it's 2 years. But right now, the current market cycle is showing us roughly around 2.5 years of a bull market, which is the longest bull market that we have seen in the crypto market history. But right now, this is another thing which I wanted to show you guys, which is this golden crosses that we have been seeing here with the Bitcoin price action. As you can see, ever since we have seen that golden cross from 2023, we actually have seen Bitcoin gone up and created that first bull market, but after that we saw a dead cross, which should have indicated that it's the end of the bull market. But rather, what happened is it continued the bull market by forming another golden cross, then it continued to the next wave, then we saw a dead cross, and then after that dead cross, we saw another golden cross, which continued the bull market again, then another dead cross, then it and then also continued another bull market. And as you can see, you would find that even if we are forming a dead cross, you would find that dead cross are a delaying indicator because it usually tends to play out the bearish movement first before we see a dead cross. So that is what we have been seeing. So you can see even in the previous move here, we have seen Bitcoin dump first before seeing that dead crosses. And right now, I think it's not much different that we are going to see a potential much bigger dump because as you can see, Bitcoin is right now forming another dead cross here in the for the month of November. And right now, this is what we have to be wary about, and we have to be cautious about this because the previous death crosses that we have seen here in the crypto bull market is we have not seen any bearish divergence or bearish signs in any of the other indicators. So the main difference between the death cross that we are currently seeing right now is in the current death cross that we are about to see is we are currently about to have a bearish divergence in the weekly time frame. So if you are going to add that daily time frame death cross on top of this weekly time frame bearish divergence, then it's going to add two different indicators saying that it's already a bearish signal. Now, will this immediately go to the downside after I post this video? Well, right now it's very difficult to determine because you can see that in the current times we have been seeing that the death cross are being negated by the golden cross after a few days. So right now it's actually going to be a very big gamble because this is the first time that we are going to see this happen in the history of Bitcoin. But if I would place my bet, of course you can be bullish about this and I don't mind if you're going to be bullish about this, but for me I think this is going to be pretty much bearish because right now if we are now starting to form a bearish divergence on the RSI plus we are going to form the death cross, then I think this last death cross could potentially be the last indicator for the current bull market. So if that does happen, then I think this is going to end the crypto market long term bull market. And of course, we have definitely been overdue with this long-term bull market. So I think we are going to somewhat end the bull market at some point in time. But yeah, right now we have to be very cautious about this because we are right now gambling with what we have since this is the first time that this is going to happen in the Bitcoin history wherein we have a lot of those crosses within one market cycle. So right now, what I would be monitoring is number one, if we see more daily candle closes below the 200-day moving average, which is right now, Bitcoin is trying to break the 200-day moving average. So if we see a candle close consistently below this area, then of course we are going to add more to my current long-term short position. And yeah, because my current short position is being I'm trading that current short position for the bearish divergence in the RSI. But if let's say we are going to see this dead cross, then of course I would add more to my short position for the long term, and then of course we will be targeting the next support areas if ever that we are going to see that dead cross play out. But yeah, that is what I wanted to discuss with you guys regarding the death cross. And then the other thing which I wanted to discuss is right now Bitcoin is also forming an ascending triangle in the 4-hour time frame. So you would find that this ascending triangle is consistently forming, and right now you would find that this ascending triangle would actually more likely span between the month of November, or actually it will span across the whole month of November. As you can see, this whole area is yet to be filled. And as you can see here in the time frames, or in the dates below, December would actually more likely be around this area. So within around the middle of November, we might see a possible big move with the Bitcoin price action. However, these are the things which we have to take note. And number one, it is this support area. So if we see Bitcoin breaks this support area, then it's more likely that we are going to see Bitcoin go down, and the target for this price action would be by getting the height of this triangle, then put this at the point of breakout. Then you would find that 97,000 US dollars is going to be the target of this ascending triangle, which is also the similar target for this head and shoulders pattern which we have been monitoring. And in that case, if that is going to follow that movement, then of course this target would actually indicate that the head and shoulders pattern is going to be more likely going to be accurate with what we are currently seeing here with the ascending triangle. But right now, we are going to trade this one step at a time. So until we haven't seen any breakdown with this ascending triangle, we are not going to open more short positions. So we have to wait for this breakdown if we want to open more short position for the short term. So take note, the first chart that I've shown, this is the short position for my long-term trade. Then this other chart for the ascending triangle, this is for the short-term short position. Now that is for the bearish scenario, but let's say if we see Bitcoin breaks bullish here, because traditionally an ascending triangle is a bullish pattern to the upside. So if we see a bullish breakout here, then of course we are going to target around the 125,900 US dollars. So right now we have to wait this one out before we make any big trades for the short term. But if let's say you want to take advantage this support and resistance, definitely you can trade that. So of course I'll be posting on my Facebook page if we have any swing tradable opportunities for the short term, if there is something that we can trade within this support and resistance area. But make sure to follow my Facebook page so you won't miss out my updates regarding those price actions within the smaller time frames. But yeah, we will be posting a lot of videos in the coming days regarding those movement. So make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell so you won't miss out the videos that I will be posting. And of course, make sure to follow all of my socials because I will be posting a lot of updates here with the Bitcoin price action. But yeah, anyway, I think that's all that we can update for the time being. If you find this video useful and informative, please give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye for now.